Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Pillay and we are going to be looking at some spelling rules and patterns for writing. Today we're going to be looking at adding some suffixes to CVC and CVCC words and nouns and verbs. For our first session, we are looking at adding ER, EST and Y to a CVCC word. Now what does CVCC mean? It means consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. And I put it on the top of these words so you can see which is the vowel and which is the consonant in your words. Now when we add these suffixes to our words, we just add suffix straight after the word. We don't have to change the word at all, just add it on. So for long, add ER to make it longer. Cold, we add EST to make it coldest. And if you want to change wind to windy, we just added a Y. Now, little boy Ben was enjoying splashing in some muddy puddles on his walk. Now we're going to work out which words these could be, because the letters got all scrambled up. So I can see an ER there, and I see a word there, and I'm thinking that that could be harder. Can you think about what this word might be? I can see an E-S-T, so I know it's going to end with E-S-T, and I've got L-O-N-G, which makes my word longest. Again, here I've got E-S-T. Let's see what word we've got. Got softer, E-R at the end. And then this I see a Y, I don't see an E, I don't see an R, and I don't see an S, so it's going to be a word that ends with a Y. When I check, I've got lucky. Again, yeah, it's not an ER or EST. We've got a Y. So let's see what the word is. And the word is milky. Now, let's look at it in sentences. I'm going to read the sentence and we're going to decide which word needs to be changed. So Gabby is one of the kind girls I know. Now, when we are comparing more than two girls or more than two things, we have to use EST. So I'm going to say Gabby is one of the kindest girls I know. Let's check that. So we've got there, Gabby is one of the kindest girls I know. The next one, we've got cheetahs can run fast than lions. Now when we're comparing two things, we always use ER. And I can say cheetahs can run faster than lions. The next sentence I've got, the test was hard than I thought. So I'm comparing that test to another test. So again, there's two things I'm comparing. So I use ER. The test was harder than I thought. For Tuesday's session, we're going to still add ER, EST or Y, but this time to CVC words. Now, CVC means consonant, vowel, consonant. Now, the difference here is when we add ER, EST, or Y to a CVC word, the consonant at the end needs to be doubled. So if I can put ER on bigger, I need to double the G. For hot, I'm doubling the T to get hotter. Sad, I double the D and add EST. Sun, to make it sunny, I double the N and put the Y to make it sunny. Now I've got some words here with some missing letters. So let's have a think about which letters might go in there. So I can see this sad and S, there's a missing there. So I think it's saddest. So I know I need to double my consonant. I'm going to double my consonant and I need to add the T at the end. The next one, I can see I probably need an E there, S. Then I might have to double that. So that will be hottest. And I'm going to put the E in. I've got hottest. The next one I've got big. And I want to make it, I think, bigger. So what am I looking at? Doubling my consonant again. And we must put an E before the R to make bigger. Here I've got fit. and there's something missing. So I'm thinking it's EST, and I know I have to double my consonant. So I'm doubling my consonant first. I'm putting my S to make fittest. Now Ben was jumping in some puddles, wasn't he? He was jumping in some mud puddles. And when you jump in mud puddles, he became very muddy. Double the consonant. And the last one, the weather was very foggy. So now you need to remember, when you're doing adding a suffix to your CBC words, you must double the consonant. Now Sam wrote a postcard to Fran the pirate to tell her about their holiday. Let's see if she has spelled the ERESTNY words correctly. I'm going to read it and then we're going to look at which words are spelled incorrectly. Dear Fran, we are on holiday on the beautiful island of Hapa, and it is so sunny. The beach is the biggest beach I've ever been on, and it is really sandy. I am drinking yummy coconut milk from the fattest coconut I could find. He thinks it's the hottest place we have been to, even hotter than where you live. I better go. It is starting to get a little colder. I hope it doesn't start to rain like it did back at home. Lots of love, Sam. So let's have a look. I know that you can't just say sun, it's so sunny. You have to say it's so sunny. When I look at biggest, what's the mistake there? It needs a double consonant and it needs EST, not IST. Sandy, I know it sounds like an E sound at the end, but do we do a double E? No, we need a Y. Fattest, what's the mistake there? It needs a double consonant. Hottest, it's got the double consonant, but it doesn't have an EST, that's IST, which is not right. Next one is hotter. Forgot to put the double consonant. Let's have a look at the answers. So I can see we've now got sunny, corrected biggest, sandy, fattest, hottest, and hotter. I've also put in colder because it's ER there, our suffix, but this is a CVCC word, remember? So we do not have to double the consonant. Now, on Thursday, we are looking to learn to read and spell plural words that end in Y by adding an ES. So, Kit and Sam are saving cricket balls. There's some plural nouns on the cricket balls, and we'll see that on the next slide. Plural means there's more than one of them. So when we make a word plural, we can add just an S. So we say one cat, two cats. Sometimes we need to add ES. So we say one box, two boxes. Now when the word ends in a Y, we add ES, but we also need to change the Y to an I. So for baby, we have one baby, two babies. I've taken the Y and I made an I, and I've added ES. So let's see if we can do a few of these. So I've got baby, and I know I've got a Y at the end, so I need to put an, change it to an I, and put ES. The next one, dog. Do you think I need an ES? Do you think I need IES? Does that look right? I don't think so. I think for dogs, we just need to add an S. Again, we've got spy with a Y at the end. So what do we need? We need to change it to an I and put ES. Now, when we look at teddies, sometimes this is acceptable. To just put an S on it. This one is definitely incorrect, because if we put ES, we need an I. But for today, because of our spelling pattern, we're going to put the correct answer as teddies with IES. Daisy, again ending with the Y, so we're going to put IES. And fly, we're again going to change that, and we're going to put that to IES. Now, today what we're going to look at on Friday is learn to spell verbs that end in Y and add ES. Now, adding ES to a root verb changes it from first person to third person. Example, I carry, he carries. I first person, he third person. Now again, when we add in ES, remember to change the Y to an I. So I carry, he carries. We spy, Sam spies. You hurry, she hurries. They reply, Kit replies. Let's see if we can get the spellings right here. Have a look. I'm going to give you a few seconds just to let you see which ones do you think are the correct spellings. Okay, so remember changing the Y to an I. So we got flies, we got dries, and this is one that lots of people get wrong. Tries. We do not spell tries like that with that. We change the Y to an I. And then I've got spies. And lastly, we've got replies. Did you manage to get it all correct? Well done if you have. Right, can you spot the spelling mistakes? Now we got the spelling mistakes easy to see there, but do you know why they are wrong? Have a think and think about what is wrong in each word. I'll give you a few seconds to think about that. Okay, so if I look at babies, the correct spelling should be I-E-S. Cries, we take the Y away and put I and put ES. Tries, also I-E-S. Skies, we don't need the Y, we take the Y out and put I-E-S. Hurries, again Y goes, changes to an I, you put ES. Eddies, I said we're using this spelling, and that spelling is definitely not correct because it's got an ES. And then we've got spies, again changing the Y to an I and putting an ES. So I want you to look very carefully at your spellings when you are writing. Think about some of the spelling patterns we've been looking at today. And remember that when you're doing your writing at any time, keep in mind the spelling rules we learned this week. You could ask an adult at home to test you on all the spellings you have learned. So till next time, take care and keep safe.